Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Hot Wheels World Race. So we'll jump back in on what we were doing in the league. So, I have a couple little surprises for you guys in store. We've been doing some thinking collectively, me and the viewers. And I came up with something in particular on my own that I think is going to be kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going to see it in this league or not. Well, I'll bring attention to it once we see it. But, so just a little bit of thinking about characters and things like that. There was one character I kind of actually forgot to name even though we saw their car, which is kind of weird. I don't know if they're in this race or not. Again, I'll just bring them up when we see them next. Oh yes. On the left here, you might recognize this car in some certain capacity. There we go. Alright. Trying to get a good look at it. I think we already have all the stuff we can get here, so don't need to worry too much. Yes, look at this. It's kind of hard to see the front of it, but I have in fact actually modified some of the textures in this game, just for the sake of fun. So Danny is in fact in his green Suzuka now. Who's this here? Oh, that's the split thing, remember right? Oh, darn it. A multitude of issues there. Wait, did I not actually lose nitro for that? What happened there? Oh, well, yeah, because I didn't actually use boost. I'm apparently gonna have to get down the timing for jumps again, or something. I don't know why that would be, but whatever. Yeah, so we're back once again in the league with quite a lot of skill racers, except for the new guy and Danny. I'm pressing the wrong button again. Okay, so I see what I'm doing. Whoa, hey, what happened? What happened there? Hey! I landed fine. I keep pressing the wrong button. Kept pressing camera change buttons to the boost button. Wrong trigger. This problem happens when you're playing with PS3 controller on a GameCube game. I'm gonna be able to get through this. Nope. Okay. Oh, nobody else went through it either. Oh, because they all got slowed down by the rubber banding. Here we go. Finally. So thankfully this track is an easy one, so I can catch up it pretty easily. In fact, I consider this track probably easier than really any of the other tracks that you've done in this one particular circuit. I don't know why they saved this one for so long. But once you get to playing as another car that actually has modified textures, I'll talk a little bit more about that and its specifics. But for now, we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. One thing that has me decided to be adjusted a little bit though is I initially thought, since the tutorial car is Overboard 454, I might as well make that the professor, although it is a little weird. My professor made from Velocity X. But I also forgot completely that Maelstrom is actually a car that also the colors don't change on the result screen, of course, since those are just little images. But the car Maelstrom was actually supposed to be particularly special to the professor in some capacity, according to the GBA version of Velocity X, so that probably seems like the most appropriate car for the professor. So I have no idea if I'm going to say that anybody in particular is Overboard 54. Unfortunately, I already played through the League as Maelstrom, so I probably won't really be seeing it much again with the professor driving it. That is what it is. Alright, more pickups we just barely didn't get. We'll see what we can do with this. But the textures I swapped, so it depends a bit on the car. I changed for a couple, maybe like 5. In a small number of instances, I actually took the textures straight from Velocity X and basically pasted them over top of the cars here. Of course, the textures aren't organized the same way, so I had to do some interpretation of what went where, but it worked out. You can still see the weird side design on the side of Danny's car. And I haven't been able to get a very good look at the front of the car, but I assure you that what's supposed to be on there should be on there. Actually, Danny's car is one of the few cars that I didn't really get to test, now that I think about it. But it is what it is. It works. And all the others have worked the first time I tried them, so I figured it would be fine. Thankfully, the collisions on these rings are very, very generous to you. I'm trying to go a little bit more slowly on some of these just to pick them all up. Of course, that jumps in front of us as we do so. Yeah, I can take it slowly a little bit for the sake of getting these, I think. Oh, lagged. Actually, so one thing to keep in mind, I actually don't want to use boost on the one jump this track has anymore, since I want to get the stuff underneath. Shoot, barely got that one. Okay. It's 80. 98. Wondrous. And now, I just boost ahead since I don't want. Well, actually, I can use boost when I jump now, so I think I'll do that. And everyone's just one big pack. That is meeting closely guarded by Vert. And hey, stop that! Pushing me off the ground. Vert and Twin Mill, and somehow Danny's keeping up too. Despite being a little out of his league here. And then there's the Silhouette guy who's just flying in front of everyone somehow. What's this newbie doing so well? Someone also did point out though. So Tommy got that. Someone also did point out that there is something an unfortunate reality with how the boost is programmed in this game on both boost pads and when you use nitro. And it's that it sets your speed to 200 no matter what, essentially. Meaning that in certain circumstances, like right here, oh, I didn't really make a difference there, but if you go down a hill, you gain some speed, for instance. And if you boost as you're going down a hill, it'll cap your speed out at 200. And Twin Mill is right behind me. Oh man, how did we manage to knock that into last? Even Danny managed to beat it, barely. Wow. I mean, this isn't really the real thing with that anyways. Man, that's actually falling to last. Bert's about as impressive as expected, though. So you realize it's starting out. I only got my second best time. Well, yeah, because I was slowing down the whole time. Hey, I unlocked Danny too. Nice. So I'll probably continue that tradition of slowing down a little bit on tracks where I don't already have all the pickups. It worked out really well this time. I'm definitely going to have to not take 20 tries on some of those tracks where you basically have 3 routes to take and only 3 laps to get all the pickups. Speaking of which, there's this one too, where I managed to just barely miss 2 last time. Bah. Yeah, so if you use a nitro or hit a boost pad and you're already going above 200 miles per hour, it'll actually drag you back down to 200, which, considering you won't normally go much over 200 anyways, isn't a big deal, but it's something to keep in mind. Also, there's just random Japanese text in this area. Don't know why. Just on this tunnel here. Off we go. I like the juxtaposition of lava and whatnot in tubes against all this sky stuff. It's interesting. Okay, so I do like the design of this place. Yeah, see, it's just this nice daytime place. Everything's so pretty. And then just volcano and all that. It's kind of cool. So, though, I do like the idea of this place. Unless I'm confused with some other place. I don't think I am. I like the idea of this place with its routes, how you continuously take... Why would you do this to me, game? Where you continuously take a bunch of different routes. Or a chain of jumps. Okay, we got that. And I can afford to lose a little bit, as long as Vert doesn't beat me too badly. I don't need to get first and everything. Although I think I got a really bad place on one of these races not too long ago anyways. Now I think about it. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm doing a lot better picking up these rings than I was doing last time. So right here, though, we have that really, really tricky turn. I think I missed one again. Yeah, I did, because I have 9. They always... Seems like they always have clean numbers of these things. Okay, so that's a problem. I stopped boost again, though, so it should be okay. Oh, no, because I think I missed a... No, the next jump is, I think, is always open. I don't think that one has a key on it. I'll have to check. Yeah. Perfect. It's kind of weird how we have Nitro going on this whole time. Well, I know. Nitro activate only showed because I had just got enough boost to boost again. Weird seeing how it says Nitro activated when what's really happening is you're just getting enough boost to be able to use it now. It makes it sound. It always makes it sound to me like you're actually boosting at that moment. I don't really know what we're supposed to call this exodary, secondary. Ah, come on, extra long boost mode that we have though. There's not one. Stupid that. Preventing from getting that one boost right there. No, one last pickup. I thought you were getting last that. What's going on? You're right behind me though. I just need to get that one pickup right there. Which I will ensure that I do. I do like how the boost pads rearrange or redirect you a little bit in this game though. Something that will be nice to have. Well, I say it will be kind of nice. Well, yeah, it will be kind of nice to have in Star Trek Challenge. But in any case. So yeah, so there's no reason to take the lower route here, it looks like. Oh. I'm just always getting super extended boost, whatever you want to call it. The game called it something, the challenge. Yeah, I ran out and then it just add back up again. So I don't know if like it adds cumulatively or if it just resets the timer. There we go. I don't know what this dude's deal is, but I can take second. Also, I'll be first anyways. That guy, the silhouette, was not too close to the first anyways. Dude, what is with that all of a sudden at the very end? Losing out. Everyone's making a final push just to push him back down to the bottom. Look at that. Huh. Yeah, that's just holding back on us, I guess. I mean, I mentioned before, that's not really here right now to beat us. Yay! I had pretty much completely forgotten about Cormal Coop actually, but hey, Metacog. Woohoo. Nice to see them again. I haven't seen them in any races, I don't think, for some reason. Unlocking more and more stuff. It's perfect. At this rate, we might actually unlock all the cars from the rookie tracks without having to do any solo races afterwards. Yeah, so who knows what that's up to right now. If actually, I want to see what this thing's called. I'll probably end off the episode here. But what does the game... Or can I actually select... I don't think I can select the different challenges though, can I? I think you have to go through them sequentially. Ah! I'll see what it was called. It's a little annoying. You have to go through each part of the tutorial. It's not even called a tutorial, which bothers me. There's no real button. Controls aren't going to tell me because there's no real button dedicated to it. Oh, anyways, you did get new gallery stuff. Picture of that. Side draft. Prototype. We haven't seen prototype yet, have we? Pony up. Okay, cool. So there's still one we don't have actually, which means I guess there's a time we haven't really beaten yet. I'm kind of tempted to try to do that now actually. So if I go to time trial, play as whoever. Also, I noticed that stats are basically the exact opposite of what they were in the GBA version. I don't know why they did that. But let's say You do it, I'll play as. I don't think you necessarily play as them, but what? I wasn't playing as this guy, so just want to see. Let's have the best lap. Do I need the best time or best lap to get the reward? Oh, I used the wrong initials with the wrong username. Whoops. Last time I did this. You guys don't need to know my names in other places. I exist only on YouTube. No other websites, I assure you. Yeah. So if I want to get the best time... So there's some places I don't have the best time, actually. Huh, it's weird, though. I'll just try real quick to get the best time here. Which I guess will be next episode, but then League.